Hello, it's Betty again, and I want to thank all my subscribers. I've got a few new subscribers in the last day or two, and I've also want to thank everybody that just watches. If I didn't have somebody watching, there'd be no need of doing this, and I just want you to know that I appreciate it. And we went to Albuquerque and Santa Fe yesterday, or we went Friday evening, and then we went to Santa Fe first and drove around the Capitol and showed Connor a few major points of our government that was there. My daughter, which works for the school administration, was with us, and she could tell him things I couldn't tell him. And from there, we went on into Albuquerque and done a little shopping and looking around, and then come back late yesterday evening. And we had a very enjoyable day. It wasn't hot. As a matter of fact, it was showering a little bit in Albuquerque while we was there, and that was a blessing. It kept things cool enough I could sit in the car when she went in to do clothes shopping. But anyway, we had a blessed day, and we've had a blessed day today. The Lord has been good to us. We went to Sunday school and church, and I wanted to point out that I enjoy things with children so much that that's what I think of when we go to church. I think of my Sunday school kids, and there's a lot of them still in church, and there's a lot of them that's grown up and they have families of their own. And one of my former Sunday school kids is a minister now in a church himself, and that brings a blessing to your heart to know that you had a little part in their church raising, and God has been good to us. But I got to thinking back, when we were in church and I taught Sunday school classes, that sometimes these little kids, that you'd be surprised what these little kids will come in with, or what they'll tell their Sunday school teacher. I learned to listen, but I learned to keep my mouth shut, because these little kids can get you in trouble if you ain't careful. They'll tell you things they ain't supposed to tell, and you have to act like you don't know a thing about it. But kids are amazing to me. I love children, and I remember my sister was teaching a Sunday school class one time, and she had a little boy in her class, and his name was Ricky. And Ricky was just a peel. He went to Sunday school one morning. He told that he had watched the neighbors, and they was doing the twist, which, if you don't remember, that was a dance at one time. And he said they was just twisted and twisted. He said, "Sister Margie, would you teach us how to do the twist?" And she said, I guess she didn't know how to handle it, but it really got her shook up a little bit. But that same little boy was in the auditorium one time, and his mom was in church, enjoying church, and he got to acting up, which Ricky often did. And she grabbed him by the arm and started taking him out, and he hollered, "Pray, church, pray." Said, "She's fixing to kill me." And, some of them things are so cute, and I can't forget them. I've got them on my mind. I remember them when they happened. But that same little Ricky become my nephew in a few years to come. He became my nephew, and he also was ornery then too. But God's been good to us. He's blessed us in so many ways that we couldn't count them all. But some of these things that our children do as they grow up is something that we never forget. They're memories that will always be there. And sometimes they wished you'd forget. And I want to say, Ricky, I never forgot. And I want y'all to keep your chin up, smile, and live for the Lord.